Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 6.
Good evening. It's Saturday, February 17th at 6 o'clock, and you're watching Valley News Live. I'm Emily Young. Well, I think we can all agree it wasn't such a terrible day today, and it should be a little bit of a quiet evening, but a threat of snow on the horizon. Justin, talk us through this one, please.
And thank you, Emily, and good evening, everybody. Yeah, we are getting ready to see some snow across most of the viewing area right now. Ahead of the storm, we have some advisories, winter weather advisories in effect out to our south and to our east. This is until tomorrow at 3 p.m. in the blue here. In the yellow, including the northern valley and northwestern Minnesota, winter storm watch until tomorrow afternoon because of light to moderate amounts of snow that will make their way through as we go through the overnight and through Sunday morning. Right now we are seeing mainly clear skies with just a few passing clouds. Temperatures mainly between 10 and 20 degrees, but looking off to our west, we're seeing an increase in the clouds, and looking further west, there's the snow that's going to make its way through as we go through tomorrow morning. So if you have evening plans, not bad, seasonably cool, and we're going to see an increase in the clouds out toward 4 through 7 a.m. As you can see here, we have the snow moving through the southern valley. We'll give you the details on the timing and the effects of the snow as it comes through tomorrow, coming up later in the newscast.
Thank you, Justin. A new development this evening at a West Fargo child care center that has been having problems in the past. An employee of the Sunrise Sunset Preschool and Child Care Center has been fired, and other staff members will begin receiving additional training. This comes after an investigation by Cass County Social Services that determined there was, quote, inappropriate discipline going on at the center. Sunrise Sunset's attorney Ashley Champ would not comment on the matter, but she did provide the following statement, which says, Cass County Social Services conducted an investigation at our facility into an allegation of rough handling. Based upon the findings of the investigation, the employee involved was released immediately from employment at our facility. At Sunrise Sunset Preschool and Child Care Center, safety, happiness, and the development of the children we care for is of the greatest importance. Our staff will be receiving additional training in light of this incident. The daycare center, located in the 400 block of Main Avenue West, sent a letter home to parents informing them of the investigation. Sunrise Sunset has a history of being issued correction orders. In 2014, the center came under scrutiny after the near drownings of 2 4-year-olds at a Days Inn in Castleton.
I knew, something definitely was going on. They were looking for someone.
Yet another burglary occurred last night in Fargo. Crime reports say over 490 burglaries, thefts, or break-ins have occurred in the Fargo-Moorhead area in the past month alone. Valley News Live's Ashley Holcomb joins us after speaking with the victim's neighbors. Ashley?
Yes, Emily, I spoke with the victim, but they did not feel comfortable talking about the incident. In the month of February alone, crime reports says over 260 robberies, thefts, and break-ins have occurred in the Fargo-Moorhead area. The victim's neighbor, James Warner, clued me in on what he saw. On the 3000th block of 11th Avenue North, officials say the suspect forced the door open and walked inside. Police say nothing of high value was taken, but neighbors still have some worry.
This is a pretty quiet neighborhood. It's kind of scary knowing that something, this close to home is, actually going on.
Jim Warner lives on Madison Avenue North, just one street north of where the burglary occurred. He was heading out to get his son when he saw about 6 police vehicles spread throughout the neighborhood.
I left the door unlocked and I got, past Madison School wondering maybe I should turn around, have her lock the door, just in case there is someone running around.
He was unaware of the burglary until I knocked on his door. But he says he's going to take precautions going forward.
We'll probably start locking up the house more often.
And he has a message for all criminals in the area.
For all you burglars out there, I'm locking up my house.
Police are reminding everyone that criminals don't take the long weekend off. With President's Day coming up, remember to lock up, and if you're heading out of town, ask a neighbor to keep an eye on things. As always, call 911 if something doesn't look right. Back to you, Emily.
Thank you for that insight, Ashley. And now FBI Director Christopher Wray is under fire for his agency's handling of the Florida school shooter, Nicholas Cruz. The FBI admitting yesterday that despite warnings that Cruz was indeed plotting a mass attack of sorts, they did not investigate him. Meanwhile, last night, President Trump visited the law enforcement officers who responded to Wednesday's shooting. He was joined by Florida Governor Rick Scott, who called for Ray's resignation yesterday. President Trump, for his part, did not discuss Ray's future for the FBI, instead praising the first responders. He also visited a South Florida hospital where some of the victims are being treated. A former FBI executive calling this failure to act devastating.
With the amount of information the FBI appeared to have in this lead, it was from a credible source, a reliable source, and there was a level of specificity. The FBI may have been able to prevent this attack.
Broward County Sheriff's records also revealed more red flags. The sheriff found as many as 20 previous reports that include Nicholas Cruz's name. And later on, Valley News Live at 6, facial recognition technology could soon be coming to an airport near you. But first, a Minot mother of 2 could lose her probation status.